Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a Tuesday episode of Ted's Boo Cellar with me, your most gracious host, Ted. I'm in my dressing gown, getting ready for a nice evening of chilling out because tomorrow is my 30th birthday. So I want to dedicate this video to everyone who is turning 30 this year. I wish you all the best of luck, health, and fortune in your 30s, and may the future be kind to you. And I'm going to bring in my 30s by celebrating it with a drink from one of our old friends on Ted's Boo Cellar. Obviously, many of you who've been watching the show for a while know that I've reviewed a few drinks from Moth, and they have been a bit hit and miss. Although I will say the mean average of quality amongst Moth's drinks is actually pretty good, but it's mostly concentrated around the fact that the espresso martini, while not great, isn't terrible, and also the fact that the only really drink of theirs that I could rate above an 8 out of 10 is the mojito that they do. Then you've got stuff like the sour gin vermouth Negroni, or the orange blossom fizz one that they did. That was really strange, but to be fair, some of their drinks are actually pretty good, and I think their Pina Colada might be actually pretty good as well. I've tried it before and I remember it being pretty good, and I will say that in pretty much similar tandem to pretty much every drink we've ever reviewed from Moth, their packaging on this can, while simplistic, it does actually look really nice. I think that the contrast of the colours against the writing in the background on the labelling there is actually pretty nice, and it contrasts very simply but cleanly against the can as well. So I'll give it a 6.5 out of 10. No, you know what, I'll give it a 7 actually. It does look quite nice, but yeah, I don't know. It does look quite handsome, to be fair. But anyway, let's have a quick snifter to see what our first impressions are like. Now, it does smell nice, don't get me wrong. But the main problem with it is that the nose, while good, is incredibly imbalanced, and the coconut smell kind of just overpowers everything else. It smells like a nice sort of bit of incense at a restaurant when you're going abroad, but you wouldn't really want it as a candle in your living room. It's an okay smell, but it's not great, so I'll give it a 6 out of 10. But anyway, we'll have ourselves a quick palate cleanser of water before we see what this sucker properly tastes like. And to everyone at home, I hope you have a great 30s ahead if you're turning 30 this year. To everyone preparing for the week ahead, have a good rest of the week, and I hope you're looking forward to the weekend. Right, bottoms up. You know, oh god, yeah, that is a bit strange actually. You know what? That's really surprised me. I thought at least it would be a bit more balanced in terms of the flavour when you drank it, but really it's actually still imbalanced, but in the complete opposite way. So the taste is actually more imbalanced towards the pineapple in this case, because the nose obviously was more overpowered by the coconut, where the taste is much more overpowered by the pineapple. I think you do get this sort of like nice underlying through line of rum that kind of undercuts the sweetness of everything and kind of just keeps it from being too overly sweet. And then you've got the tropical pineapple contrasting quite nicely against the aftertaste of that creamy coconut. It does contrast really nicely against each other, the different set of flavours in this drink, but generally speaking, yeah, I don't know. I think it could be better. I think if it wasn't as expensive as it was, because this was like $3.99, and to be fair, on the Moth website, a 6-pack of these is like 20 quid. Well, yeah, 24-pack is £72 on the Moth website of this stuff, and a 12-pack is 39 quid. Yeah, that's a fair old bit. Yeah, that's the main thing with these drinks, as with every other drink I've ever reviewed from Moth. They're good, but they're really expensive for what they are. I don't know if I could pay this for this drink again, but it is nice, don't get me wrong. And I think the only other major criticism I have has to be the imbalance in the flavour. Again, like with the nose, it kind of just does raise it down a little bit. So I'll give the taste a 6.5 out of 10. I think it does taste good. I just think it is a bit imbalanced. If you maybe balanced out the flavours a bit more and added in something else to contrast nicely against the sweetness, it could probably be pushing on for maybe like an 8. And I think if you made it like £1 or £1.50 cheaper, we'd probably be pushing on for like an 8.5. I think this does have potential, and I think Moth are capable of making great stuff, but I don't know. It's just there, but there's just big bits of fundamental stuff missing. It is nice, though. I mean, if you do get the chance to try it, maybe get it at a discounted price if you can. I would recommend it, but yeah, I mean, I would still say probably their best drink is their mojito, but this is alright, though. It is actually pretty good. Nice. But anyway, if you guys like this video, leave a like, share and subscribe. If you have any desire to see what else I do online, I will leave the links to my other social medias in the video description down below. And if you want to suggest any other ideas for future video formats or drinks to review on the show, please let me know in the comment section down below. But until next time, have fun, stay safe for whatever you're doing, don't do anything I wouldn't do, drink responsibly, know your limits, and we'll see you guys at the bar next time on Ted's Booze Cellar. When I'll be 30. Ah, man. Who would turn 30, huh?